Welcome everybody to another review of a 88 films release of a Hong Kong action thriller, and that is 1988's On the Run, which is directed by Alfred Chung Kin-Ting, who I've never seen anything from before, and to be honest his films look like more like the rest of his filmography, at least looks more like comedies, so probably not going to see anything else from him. But yeah, regardless, this clocks in at 88 minutes long, stars Yuen Bao, who we've already talked about in the likes of Righting Wrongs. He was also in the likes of Project A alongside Jackie Chan. And alongside him stars Pat Ha, who I've not seen anything from before, but maybe I'll get into something of hers as well because she's starred in a couple of films with Chow Yun-fat. And then, yeah, this is about when Hai Sing Ming's wife is murdered, played by Yuen Bao. He takes up the hunt for her killer. The killer, Chu, who's played by Pat Ha, turns out to not be at all like he imagined, and suddenly he has 6 unsuspected enemies who are after him. So, yeah, unlike with Righting Wrongs, this is a far more character-based effort over its action and plot, as while both are rather good, they don't seem to be the main focus of this effort. So, yeah, this is due to the plot not only not trying to hide the kind of direction it is going in, as within the first act, it's fairly obvious which direction it's going in, who's the antagonist, who's the protagonist, what kind of, games or mind games are going to be played, and yeah, but still, the action is still also rather well executed, but like I said, it's more focused on the characters, but in terms of the action, it's also focused more on the consequences of the action and the violence and that lot, more than trying to be entertaining, as it is quite a dark effort despite a couple of lighter moments, and yeah, and that's due to the really rather brutal violence, which, yeah, is similar to Righting Wrongs in the fact that no character ever gets out of this unscathed or alive. So pretty much all of the characters that's relevant to. But yeah, Yuen Bao and Pat Ha are great. The supporting cast is decent. It is well paced, has a solid score, it is well shot, and manages to be predominantly engrossing. So no, it's not as well rounded as Righting Wrongs, as I feel that has a more balanced mix of its action, plot, and characters. But still, this is an overall rather great effort, and yeah, one that I found utterly engrossing, and really rather tense at times as well, due to the kind of peril that our characters find themselves in. So yeah, and like with Righting Wrongs, you get a really rather nice release of this, really nice solid hard box, which, yeah, looks great all the way around. And you also get several art cards as well, so minor spoilers for these, all of which, by the way, feature that on the back, which is also really rather nice. But yeah, minor spoilers for the rest of the film. There's Yuen Bao and Pat Ha together. And there they are again. And finally, the two of them together again. So yeah, you also get a really nice booklet with this as well, which has both of the two leads on either side. And yeah, got a bunch of write-ups in this as well, which we'll go through. So yeah, On the Run and Hong Kong Noir, then an interview with director Patricia Ha by Matthew Edwards, and then an interview with actor Alfred Chung by Matthew Edwards, and then special thanks. So yeah, I'm not sure if they've gotten those the right way around, to be honest, because I figured, yeah, for some reason it looks like they've gotten them the wrong way around in terms of director and actor. But regardless, yeah, On the Run and Hong Kong Noir includes both of the interviews there. So yeah, and looks like a really rather interesting write-up, to be honest. You've got, yeah, it talks about the different films that they starred in as well. There's a poster there. It's rather nice. And yeah, don't think it has anything about the transfer in here, but I'm pretty sure that says it on the back of the box itself, which, yeah, 2K's transfer from the original film elements. So yeah, nice enough. And this is the case with the disc in it as well. Again, nicely done, and it also has the reversible artwork on it as well. You can get the disc out. So yeah, got the original artwork there as well, which is nice to see. So put this back, don't want to be ruining it because it's a film I really rather enjoy. And finally, you get a poster. You get a double-sided poster, just like you did with Writing Wrongs, which has the new artwork and the original artwork as well. Really nice thick paper on this, just like with other 88 Films releases. So yeah, I love the new artwork. Original is fairly decent, but again, it's quite basic. Like with Writing Wrongs, it doesn't really conjure up much in terms of, you know, in the imagination about what's going to occur, whereas with this, that is glorious. And there's also a lot of neon lighting in this film as well, which this poster shows off nicely. So yeah, really good effort in terms of the film, and a really rather solid physical release as well. And yeah, I do highly recommend it. If you've enjoyed other like Hong Kong action films like Writing Wrongs or Yes Madam or anything like that, then yeah, I would highly recommend trying this out. But just be wary that it's not aiming to be entertaining. It's not aiming to have, you know, thrilling action scenes or mega big stunts or anything like that. It's a lot more grounded and a lot darker in its approach. But regardless, that is satisfying in its own right. So yeah, really solid effort. I'm really surprised by how much I enjoyed it. And yeah, looking forward to seeing more from either these actors or from the Hong Kong world in general in terms of action films. So yeah, nonetheless, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.